Okay, so guys, I think we can record this as well. I've just clicked on the record. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so what I was telling is about the different version of Excel. So we have different versions, that is 2003, 7, 10, 13, 16, and 19. The different versions are because of different features what it will be keep on getting added. Okay, now these versions what we have, they're all standalone applications. Standalone in the sense, I'll install and that will get worked in the desktop say applications. Okay, if I want to have new features, say for example I have max ifs or say min ifs, they're all new formulas which will not be available in my 2013 or 16. Now if you want to do that, either I have to purchase a new version or I have to go for something called a subscription version. So this is what happens. So for that, what I'll do is I'll take the new version. These kind of softwares or say versions will be available either through CDs or I can purchase it and I can download it. So these are the versions of Excel or say MS Office as well. Now suppose if I take 365, so what is the advantage of 365? The 365 advantages, it is a subscription version. Subscription version in the sense you don't have to bother about the updates. So it will be keep on getting updated. So any new features automatically it will get updated in your desktop itself, or it can be through internet as well. Okay, so this subscription can be either monthly or it can be semi-annual or annual. So these applications what we have is 365, this will be always from the download. So you cannot go and say, give me a CD. You can get a CD as well, but most of the times 90% of it will be like downloading from your online versions. So you can go to MS Office online. There will have something called as download or install. So you can pay them some amount, whatever the versions you are purchasing, and there I'll get the downloads or install, and then I have to install. I'll show you in the coming slides how I can install that and how we can work online with these MS Office applications. Okay. So coming to these new functions, I have something called as some max ifs, min ifs, text join, concat, ifs, switch, and we also have something called as X lookup and X match. So what we'll do is I'll just show you guys how these functions work. So for that I have to open my Excel. So let me just go here. I'll just open my Excel. I'm opening my Excel and I'll share that screen as well with you guys. So I'm just opening one file for you guys. Give me a minute. Okay. Now you can see this Excel screen here. Let's say we know about if conditions. So people have not attended this function class. Don't worry, there will be a separate class for you guys. This is just to engage all of you. Almost some 35 to 40 people are there in this session, so I have to manage everyone. So for that, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to handle the topics which everyone will actually understand. Okay, let's say I have something called as max. So we have this if conditions wherein we have this sum if or say average if, or I have this count if. Now we also have something called as max if and min if, which will actually help me in getting the maximum of the values in that particular condition. Okay, let's go here. Let's say I have this customer ID, the CG125220, whatever. I'll just put it here. I want to find the maximum value within this group of this customer ID. So what I'll do, I'll go here, say equals max ifs, and I'll just go here. It lasts for max range. Let's go to this. Max range will be the range where I have to select this. Let's say I'll select this sales. Then I'll fix this, comma, and then it will ask for the criteria range. Say I'll go here, I'll take one criteria range, that is the customer IDs. Say enter. Sorry. Say comma. It will ask for the criteria range. The criteria range will be this one. And then you'll go to this and select the criteria. See, within that group, we get this max ifs. Similar to this, we have something called as min if, which will help me in getting the minimum of that particular values, right? So these are new functions in if conditions. Then we have something called as text join and concat, which will actually help me in joining the text. So previously we used to use this concatenation, say cell ampersand, or say concatenate, take a cell address, say comma, 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 and we used to do that. So instead, what we are doing is we'll go here. What we'll do here is we will just take, let's say, for example, I want to add these three text. Let me go here and I'll put it here. Guys, if I'm little fast, please let me know, because this is not like the classroom training. This will be online training, so it might be a little difficult for you to understand. If you guys are not able to understand, please let me know. I'll go a little slow. Okay, that you'll have to message me here. Right now, let's say equals. I'll say text join. See, if I say text join, it lasts for delimiter. Delimiter is nothing but how should I actually separate the text. Let's say I want to separate it by comma. Say it last, ignore the empty cells. If I have any empty cells in this, I have to ignore it. Otherwise, I'll say just take it. Say ignore empty cells. Just say tab, comma. It lasts for the text. Just select this. Say enter. See, automatically it will get connected. So we had this concatenate, which was very difficult to have. Say we had to mention it as ampersand, then again on cell address again ampersand. So instead of that, I can use this text join, right? Fine. Next we have concat, which is similar to your concatenation, but here say concat, just select this, enter. See, it'll get connected here. So you don't have to bother about using this concatenation anymore, wherein this will be very useful for joining your text with delimiters. Okay, fine. Let me go back to my PPT again. Okay, so similarly, I have this ifs, then I have this switch. Ifs is like nested is what we have. So if I'll take that condition, again I'll take one more condition, again I'll take one more condition inside that. Oh guys, there is one good news actually. There is no 40 minutes limit for this, so we can continue. So you don't have to log in again. Let me see if it is disconnecting, then I'll again tell you guys to log in. Okay, I just got a message from Zoom saying that we have removed the 40-minute time limit on your group meeting. So fine. Okay, so you guys are able to see my PPT, right? So if I say ifs, ifs conditions are something similar to your nested ifs. If you guys have already attended this class, so it will be like easy to understand. Otherwise, people who have not attended. So let me just brief you what is this nested if. If inside that there is one more if, inside that there will be one more if, so it goes on. So instead of that, we have something called as ifs, which will help me in getting in one formula itself. So you don't have to bother about putting that into different if conditions. Okay, fine. Next one is switch. If you guys know about this select case statement in macros, or say there are multiple if conditions, again like nested if, here I can have one condition where I can check um, um, uh, you can have only one condition there. Okay, fine. Next, this x lookup and x match. This x lookup and x match is similar to your lookup functions, but you have very much say what is that interesting things here. So you don't have to bother about selecting the whole range. Let me just show you this. I'll just log into my, let me just share you the screen, how to use this, say again, fine. So here I'm just trying to log into my MS Office. Login. See here, this is what I was talking about, the online version of your MS Office. So once you subscribe, then you'll get this install Office. So I've already installed, so I have my credentials here, and I'll be getting all these things online. Okay, so this is what I was telling. This XLOOKUP and XMatch is not available yet in our desktop versions. So we can actually have this in the internet version. Say, for example, if I go here, see, I'll just take this Excel, and here I can have all the files which have been saved in my cloud. This is actually saved in cloud, which will be useful for me to track or say open these files from anywhere in my you can be anywhere. So just have to connect to your credentials and then open these files. Let's say I'll open this file which I've shared in my cloud. Okay, see, I just opened this file. So please let me know if you guys are seeing my screen here. Guys, can you at least one or two just message me so that I can continue this? Okay, okay, fine, fine. Yes, yes. Okay, so this is the online version what we're actually now seeing. Now I'll show you how we can actually work on XLOOKUP and XMatch. See, why I've taken this online version is in our desktop version, we still don't have this XLOOKUP and XMatch for some of the versions. In my version, I don't have, so I've just chosen this online version and also explain you how this online version also works. After this, explaining you guys how this XLOOKUP and XMatch works. So I'll take a very simple example for you guys. Let's say now I have a table here. I have this customer IDs here and I have this duplicates here. So what I'll do, let me just take one of these, let's say I'll take this MA17, whatever. I'll just paste it here. Okay. Now, when I say we look a formula, it has to take the whole entire what is that the array, and then we'll have to work on that. And again, the first column should be in my sorry, the lookup column should be in my first column itself. There's so many rules are there, so many confusions are there, but in XLOOKUP it is very simple. It is very much similar to your SUMIF function. So how to work on that, I'll just show you. It's very simple. People actually feel that XLOOKUP is very advanced and all. It's simple than your VLOOKUP. Say equals, I'll say X lookup. I'll just explain what it is. See, when I say X lookup, it'll take the lookup value, that is this one, like usually what we do for VLOOKUP, then comma, then it lasts for lookup array. Lookup array means the column what I'm actually looking for. You don't have to select the complete array. I'll go here, say the customer ID. This is the one what I'm actually looking for. So I'll select this. I go to this customer ID. I'm selecting this. I'll just type here. Let's say I'll make it as till some 10,000, comma. Then it asks for return array. So according to that, which column value I need. Say what I'll do is, let's say I want the product ID for that particular lookup value which I'm looking. I'll just select this, and here I'll just mention it as same 10,000. Instead of selecting that, it will take a lot of time. I'm just typing it there, comma. Now comes few other options. Say if not found. If it is not found, so what will be my next value? I'll say 0. If not found, let's say I want 0, comma, it'll ask a match mode and search mode. Guys, this is the new thing what is there in XLOOKUP. So in VLOOKUP, we don't have this. We just say search. If I get the value, so what it will do, it will just give me the value. If it is not there, it will say any error. Say match mode, whether it should be exact match or it should be approximate match. Here I'll say 0 or 1. Say 0 or 1 exactly like what we have in our VLOOKUP. So 0 is exact match, 1 is for approximate match. Now comes this search mode. It's a very useful thing what we have now. In VLOOKUP, always it will be from top to bottom. So that that is vertical lookup. But guys, in XLOOKUP, we have something called a search mode, which is say from top or from bottom. So we have either 1 or -1 or 0, right? So let me say here, I'll just put it as 1 here and say close and say enter. See, I'm getting this value here. So here, what I have done is I just try to search one value which is here with XLOOKUP, and here I'm just taking only one column here. Okay, so if I take only one column, that means I'm just trying to match the lookup value column. Now the value what I'm taking here, this can be anywhere towards its left hand side or right hand side or whatever, and then I'm using this for match, whether it is approximate match or whatever. That is, if this is found, then I'll say 0, then this is for approximate match, and this is the search mode, whether I should be searched from top or from bottom. Okay, so the clear explanation will be done in your regular classes. So this class, again, I'm telling you, this is for engaging all kind of people who are sitting here. Okay, there will be a separate classes for you both. I'll divide you guys depending on weekdays or weekend classes. Again, understand this class is for just a trial basis, like how actually we can manage this online classes similar to your say classroom classes. Okay, all the files, all the materials will be made more easier, so more self-explanatory, which will be shared with you as and when the class go on. Okay, fine. Let's go back to our PPT. Again, I'll come back to this online version. There are a few more things I want to discuss about this. So again, I have to go here, say new share, and I'll share this PowerPoint slide. Say share. Okay. So similarly, we have X match as well, which will work exactly like your match function, which will give me the index number. Okay, fine. Next one, the charts, guys. We are actually trying to teach people about the new charts which are there in this version. Okay, which is called as sunburst chart, which is actually similar to your pie chart, but in pie chart we have only one dimension. But suppose if you want to have multiple dimensions, then we have something called as sunburst. This chart was already there in different applications, but now we have in Excel as well. Okay, which will help us in creating more informative things. Okay, fine. Are you able to not? You're not able to see my screen. Someone is messaging. Screen is stopped. Guys, can you see that? Okay, fine. Okay, so guys, very much sorry for these kind of small disturbance, because even we are actually trying this Zoom very first time, and we are learning a lot of things now. So please, at least for this one class, please bear. And again, a lot of things to discuss also. So please bear with us. Okay, okay, fine. So I was talking about the new charts, that is sunburst, which I'll show you all these charts. I've already prepared some data for this, which will not confuse you guys. Tree maps. I think people who have attended my Power BI and say Tableau class will know what is this tree map. I'll show you with examples of this. Then we have this waterfall chart. This is not flowchart; it's a waterfall chart. Then we have maps as well. Good news is that we can have. We had this map charts, but now it has become more easy for us to work on map charts in Excel. Okay, like what we have in our Power BI or Tableau, now we can actually implement in our Excel as well. Then we have something called as funnel chart, which is again a simple one. Histogram chart was there, but we had to work a lot for creating this histogram chart. Now all these 6 charts what we have, this is straight away I can create with very simple selecting the data and creating the charts. But all these charts were there in Excel, but we had to arrange the data and then we have to do. Now it is very simple. I'll show you how to do this. Let me just open my Excel sheet and I'll share that with you guys. I'm opening my Excel sheet. Okay. So I will share my Excel sheet with you guys. Okay. Yes. So guys, see what I have done is I have kept those 6 charts to explain you guys how easily you can create these charts. Where it can be used, that we'll discuss in our regular class. But I'm just trying to show you that how actually we can create these new charts in a very simple way. Okay. Fine. So if you go to this insert, you guys know how to insert chart. We had a few simple charts like pie chart or column chart or whatever. Now we have beautiful simple way of creating very advanced charts. Okay. Let's say sunburst. Sunburst is nothing but, say for example, I'll just create one simple chart for you. I just copy and paste it here. Say I'll create a pie chart. That's all over. Now this is for one region with one region with these 3 states. But what if I want to show this region along with that these 3 states, this region along with these 3 states? So for that we have this sunburst. Okay. Now let's go here. Just you'll have to select this. Nothing, guys. I'm telling you, Excel they are trying to make it more and more easier. This insert, and then I'll say go to this. Here I have this sunburst. Just click on this. That's all enough. And now I'll just increase this. I'll just resize this so that see that's all. I have this west and I have these 3 regions, sorry, 3 states. I have south and 3 states and this one. So this is one more the additional of some charts for this. Okay, fine. This is sunburst, and there are a lot of things to discuss on this. I'll tell you later. Tree map. It's again very similar to your sunburst chart, but this will be something like a boxes. Say I have this central and again 3 regions, east and again say 3 regions, and south again 3 regions. Okay, fine. Let me show you how to do this. So again, you don't have to think too much technically. Just select this, say insert, and here I'll go to this and I have this tree map. See, that's all. Let's say tree map. I just increase this. See, what is this tree map? So I have a tree and I have branches. So if you go here, I have this central. In that I have 3 regions. Here I have the sorry the south, and here I have the central. And again I have 3 regions. East I have 3 regions like this. Okay, so this is called as tree map. That means I have a tree. Then guys, please don't leave the room because we can still continue with this class. Okay, there is no stop in this. So please don't leave the room. Okay. Next is waterfall chart. I think people who have attended my Power BI or Tableau class, they can understand what is this waterfall chart. Waterfall chart means it's nothing but it's a flow. That is from one month to next month to next month. I'll have some consolidated total, the running total, and still I can see the individual month values, right? So previously we had to arrange a lot of things to create this in Excel. We didn't have a straight away waterfall chart. Now let me go here. I'll say insert, and here I have this waterfall chart. So just click on this. See, that's it. So you don't have to work too much on this to create this charts. See, I have this waterfall chart. Right? Okay. Let's go to this funnel chart. Again, we have this chart here. So make sure that you guys will sort this series. Select this. Again, say funnel. Just go here. So say funnel chart. See, I'll get a kind of funnel chart. This is nothing but a bar chart which has been aligned in center. Okay, this is there in Power BI. They have included this in Excel as well. Okay, now coming to this map. Map is a very interesting thing. It was there previously as well in the previous version 2016, but not to this extent. Now, if you have the data, select this, say insert, you have this map. Just click here. We have only one map as of now. It's called as field map. So people who have attended Power BI, they'll understand more clearly. Can you see this? Here. I can change the view here. I have a lot of settings here which I can do. So I can change the color schemes as well, like what I do, right? So these kind of things are available here. And histogram chart again, this categorized charts. Let me just select this, and again, this is also very easy. We used to do this in our different versions, the previous versions. We had to arrange the data. We had to use a lot of formulas for that to create the groups and then create this histogram chart. Now it's very simple. Just go here, click on this, done, over. See, I'll get this chart. You still want to categorize it, so you can go and you can customize it here like this. Say just move this. You just have to go here, just double click on this. Then here I'll have this categories where I can say this is 11. We can change this number of pins to 20 or something. Okay, so depending on your setting of groups, you can actually do this. These are some new charts which are available in my Excel, that is 2019 or 365. Okay, fine. Let me again go back to my PPT. Let's see what other things we have. Yes. Oops, sorry. Let me go back to the topics. I don't have the slides for that. Okay, so we have something called as 3D models or icons or this intelligent or this office. These are all very simple things. I'll just show you. These are all available in my new version, what we have. Let me again share the Excel, new share. I'll take this Excel, so share. Okay, so first thing is, I was talking about the 3D model, guys. If you are actually want to have, more, say, a very nice presentation with 3D models, that also you can do. Go to this insert, and here I have this so many options here. Okay, say go to illustration, then I have something called as 3D model. Click here. Say from file. If you already have this 3D models, fine. Otherwise, you can go to internet. Say online source. I'll get lot of 3D models here. So for this, you need to connect to your internet. So see here, we have so many different models. This is very, very, interesting actually. Let me just select one of the models. Fine. Can I say this? Let's say, for example, I'll take, okay, let's take this image. Yes. See, now I have this image. So we used to insert images in my previous version as well. Can you see this? See, I can have this 3D model. This is there in our new version. So you can play around with something like this. Okay, this is one thing. And then we have something called as icons, which actually, makes a lot of sense for inserting different kind of shapes. And the difference between the shapes and image, I'll tell you, this will take very less space compared to other things. Let's say, for example, I'm doing some projects or say dashboards on some analytic work. Can you see this? So let's say I want to insert this. Just put this and say insert. See, I'll get this. See here, and this is completely say kind of vector image. So people from graphics background can understand what is vector image, vector image in the sense you'll not get any, things here. It will be very smooth end here, which can be used. Say, I'll go here. Let me just remove this grid lines. See, like this. Okay, so these kind of images I can put. And one more thing what I was talking about is about the background or office theme. So but we have something called as a night mode now, wherein suppose if you are working in dark and you're not able to, if it's very dark, it will be difficult for you to see the screen. So for that we have something called as theme here, which says dark or black. See, to make it black, you have this option in your mobiles, if I'm not wrong, which is a night mode. So same thing we have in our MS Office newer versions, and I can change it back to colorful. And here, this office background, we have this. Can you see this? You have this, say, image, or I don't know what to say about this background. So here I have this. So you can change according to your needs. Say something like this. Okay, so this is one new thing. And then what else we have? Smart lookup, search to get task. Okay, so here we have something called a smart lookup. I'm not sure whether it was there in our previous version of 2016, but say, for example, I want to know about a pivot table. Let me go here. I'll just select this, right click, and I'll say smart lookup. See, I will get a complete help section for that particular thing here. See, if you want to learn anything, so complete information will be there in my right hand side. This is called a smart lookup. It can be for anything what you want to learn in Excel. You can easily go there. If you are having any doubt on any of the options, just type there, right click, say smart lookup, automatically will get this. Okay, this is one more option. And then we have one more option called a search. Search is a very useful thing. Say, for example, I'm not able to find what any option. Say slicer. Just type slicer. See here, I'll get that option immediately. This is not help. This is for finding the options, which I'm not sure where exactly it will be available. Say I want remove duplicates. Say remove duplicates. See, I'll get this. So this is one more option for searching your things. This also we can do. And then we have co-authoring. Um, this co-authoring is a very useful thing, which was there in 2016 as well, but not to this extent. Co-authoring is nothing but, let me just share this online version for you guys. And I'll say new share, and let me go and share my this thing. Share. Okay. So if you see here, let me just go, and can I say this? Similar to my desktop version, I have this open. So if you go here, see all these files, whatever you can see here, this is saved in cloud. And what will happen is when I'm actually in cloud, I can open the file simultaneously. Like say someone else is opening and you can also open here. See, you can see wall I've opened here, and this can be accessed by many people, but only for those who have the access or the credentials. So you can log in with the same credential, you can open that, or you can permit that, so that people can go here. See, you can share that, you can copy the link and you can open, and you can download it to your my desktop, and then you can work. But if you open here, let's say for example, I'll open this raw data. If you click on this, see, this file will get opened. I can work on this simultaneously. Other person also can work. It is very similar to your server concepts, so that is also possible. Okay, this is called as co-authoring. Means you can work simultaneously in multiple places as well with multiple users. Okay, that's also possible. Next topic what I have is the power queries and power pivots. Though I cannot go in depth of this, I'll just explain about the power queries and power pivots, and then I'll end the session for some questions or something, and let me know. And again, I'm telling you, this is not a regular class. This is just to show you guys what all things are there in the new version. Okay, let me just delete this. I will again share this. I think every time I have to share the file. New share, go here, Excel, and share. Okay. So we have something called as Power Pivots or say Power Queries. Power Queries is nothing but an option which we have taken from our Power BI. Okay. So how to work on this? Let's say I'll go to this data. Let me close this file first. Oops. Hello? People, can you see my screen now? It got disconnected actually. Can you guys message me? I'm not able to see. It got stopped actually. Can you guys see now? People, not getting any
Yes, sir.
message. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it got disconnected. I don't know. Suddenly. Okay. So what I was telling is, say I have something called as data, and here I'll say get data, and I'll go here. I'll take one workbook. So here we are trying to import the data to create some queries here. Let me just open this. I'm just trying to open this raw data. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just go here, select the data, whichever I need. Let's say I'll take this file and this file and this. So these three sheets or the data, what is there? I'm just taking this. Let's take one more table as well. I'll say load.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
We are able to see your only graph scheme chart.
Is it? Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me share again. Let me share it again. I'll just close it. It's just loading something. I'll just close that and again I'll do it. So guys, if you have any things like this, just message me or just you can speak. So no problem. I'm just closing that and I'm doing it again. Let me close this file. I'm closing this Excel file and again I'll share from beginning. Okay. So now I'm sharing this Excel again. Okay. Now can you guys see my Excel sheet?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll go to this. I'll take one Excel sheet. Okay. Here I'll say get data, say from file, and I'll say from workbook. Okay. So can you guys see this at least? I'll select the data. I'll say import. After this, it'll go to a second screen. I'll show that as well. So import screen. Okay. So now you go here. So can you guys see this screen? The navigator.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'll select this. Select multiple items. I'm just selecting this data. Then I'll select location, say customer, and say segment. Okay, I just selected few things. There are some things which you have to change. I'll do it later to show you guys how this power query works. I'll say load. Okay, so can you see this now? Data, location, customer, segment. Hello.
Yes, we can.
Okay,
We
fine.
can see.
Okay, fine. So because the same thing which I did last time, you guys told it was not seen. So I just want to confirm that's all. Now, once I get this, see, these data is available in the data model. Okay, so what actually we can do with this? Just go to this insert and I'll say a pivot table. Okay, previously when I say pivot table, it used to go and take the data which is there in the Excel sheet, but now this what we are creating is from the data model. Says use this workbooks data model. The data is stored in my queries. So I'll say okay. I can see that I got this pivot table, but I can see this pivot table here. Can you see that? It says column 1, column 2, which should be something else actually with the column header. So how to do that? So what we'll do, we'll go here and we'll right click or say double click. When you say right click and say edit, it will take you to the other screen. You're able to see this Power Query editor, or should I share that? You guys are able to see this Power Query editor?
Yes, sir,
Yes.
we are.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, sir.
fine. Now if you go here, I think that there are few people who have completed their Power BI. They'll be, it will be easy for them to understand this location. Others don't bother. Okay, there's a separate, complete, in detailed class on this. See here, I'll say location. Here I can see the headers are fine. I say data, the headers are fine. Customer, see here it says customer ID, which is there in data, not on the top. So for that we have to say use first row has got headers. It will get. Now it got cleaned. Now I will say save. Yes. Now if you go here, this column 1 and column 2, what was there, that will automatically get changed to customer ID and customer name. Can you see that? Right? So now let's say I want to create some reports on this. I'll take this customer name and data from different table. It says sales. The problem here is, can you see that? I'm getting complete data, that is the total of it. So how to actually do this? Because there is something called as a relationship which we have not created. If you go here and if you create, it is creating the relationship. Can you see that? I got this data. This is from different table. This is from different location, and I'm getting this summarized data. So this is called as Power Pivots. This is a basic, I'm telling, the basic Power Pivots. And what we saw with that query where I edited these tables, there are a lot of things which we can edit there that is called as Power Queries. There are so many things in Excel now to learn. Okay, so these are some of the new features what is there in my Excel sheet. I mean, sorry, Excel 365 or Excel 2019. Okay, so these are the topics what I had for today's session, just to check whether we can actually do a very good things like what we have in the classroom, what we do similar kind of training, whether we can do it in our online trainings. But again guys, I'm telling you, we are actually trying to prepare some videos and the practice files, as well as this presentation which will be shared with you as and when the class goes on. Okay, so I'm trying my level best so that these online trainings will actually be very much self-explanatory for you guys, so that you won't find any difference in my classroom training as well as in my online trainings. So that is what I'm actually trying very hard from last 10-15 days. But I know classroom training, still people who wants, they can still come to our classroom training. Suppose if you're not able to come, let us know, we'll take this online trainings. Okay, and this topics whatever is there, this syllabus was not there from but till say what is that December 31st 2019, and this is there from January 1st 2020. I think I've already discussed with the new joinees who have come here also. um, 1 minute, let me just open this PPT. I just share this PPT with you guys. Yes. Okay, so what I was telling is, so this is what we are actually planned. So if anyone say who have already registered for this but topics, say the new topics, this will include what say, very advanced way of using Excel for creating dashboards or something like that. Okay, that will be a different course. That syllabus I'll be sharing with you. People have joined after 2020, say January 1st, so don't have to bother about it. It's there in your package, so don't worry about it. And also one more thing I want to discuss. There is one session which we're actually trying to do for this cause of this virus thing, wherein we have three classes of advanced Excel, Power BI and Tableau with only charts. That is complete advanced starting techniques, which we're actually planning for just 500 rupees. It is again not compulsory. People who are interested, they can join. This is only for the cause what we're actually planning to do, and the complete amount what you're actually paying for this will be going to this the fund. That's all. So this complete amount, the fund what you are giving, it will be going to that. We are not asking for you to donate. This is just a contribution along with your course. We'll be giving it to you this if you're interested. One more thing is for any college students who are there, for them we have a complete Excel training which we are actually planning. That also we can actually plan. If any of your friends or someone who's there in the colleges, it will be completely free, no charges for this. That is only online classes. Okay. And one more thing is, very much thanks for all of you who have subscribed. We have already reached 100 subscribers, and thank you very much for everyone. And this channel, whatever is there, I will promise you that I'll try to give lot of videos, lot of dashboards which are very much useful, and this will be completely free, which I'll try to upload, but it will take a lot of time. Your support is actually needed, and I can see that support within 3 days or 4 days. You guys have made us reach 100 subscribers. This I promise that I'll be giving you a complete free training on all this. Okay, that is all the subjects whatever is there. We'll try to record that and I'll put it in my YouTube channel. You can watch that as well. Okay, so I think still 5 minutes are there. If you guys want to speak to me or if you want to message me, please please feel free to unmute yourself and give your comments.
Yeah, Adi,
Ah,
just to say one thing that the relationship. So for that, any joining key should be there, right? Or we can
yes, yes, yes,
change the
yes,
joining key.
yes. See, I'll tell you what. There is a detailed class on this. Okay, so you need to have some joins there where you have to create some relationship that I'll explain how to do in detail.
Okay. So one more thing that in that case we see from different to like click view.
Uh,
So as I from a little bit from the click view background, I'm talking in that perspective.
uh,
So there is option if there are two tables, one is A, one is B,
uh,
and A the column name is customer ID,
mm,
and in the B its name is customer number. So
mm.
we can change the name to join, right? We can customize the join, right? If it
See,
is not auto detected.
yes, you can. You can actually. There is something called as customized, or you can have the automated relationship as well. That is there in Excel as well.
Okay. Okay. So all these are coming in the course of advanced Excel, or
100
it's
100%. See, but the people who have joined from 2020 January 1st, they'll be getting this complete the extra topics whatever I'm telling within your package itself. That I've already told in the classroom as well, I guess. If you are new or someone who have not met, I'm again telling you this completely, what say, it will be there in your package. But people who have registered previously, they still have this Excel training again they can take, but they'll not have this the new topics because it's a new syllabus. So if you want to enroll for this, then you can ask Ma or Vidya offline. They will guide you how to actually register for this new topics. I'm telling. Again, people have registered for Excel. Yes, you will get 100% the same thing. If you already paid the fees, so no extra cost. You can still take classroom training as well as online trainings. No problem. Any confusions?
no, nothing
Okay.
from my side. Thank you.
Okay. So guys, I want a small feedback either through WhatsApp or the mail. Please give us feedback, because this feedback is very much necessary for us to improvise ourselves in our online trainings. I know classroom trainings, yes, you all guys have liked, but online training with the mass, this is the first time what we're actually doing. We have done online trainings in 2016 and 17, but not to the mass extent where 40 to 50 people are sitting here. It's the first time actually we're doing this mass training. So I request you guys to give a small feedback. Your feedback will be very much, let it be negative, positive, or anything, so that it will be very much useful for us to improvise ourselves.
Sir Vishal has a doubt.
Yes, yes,
He
sure.
has
Vishal.
messaged it. Please.
Uh,
Yeah, he has messaged the doubt. Please go through that and
where is that? I've
clear.
already replied him. So he's asking which one is actually better, 365 or 2019. I'll always recommend the subscription version, because you don't have to bother about upgrading yourself. Because I've read an article saying that in coming days, MS Office will completely be subscription rather than having this standalone. So that's what they had planned for 2019 itself. But again, because of some demand, they again released 2019. Maybe in the next versions, I think we'll have only 365. This is what I've read in that article. I'm not sure about it, but yes. Hello. So guys, thanks a lot. I think we are ending up this sessions. We will actually let you know. So you guys let us know whether you want weekends or weekdays or whatever the classes. You let Uma or Vidya know about this. We'll categorize it and we'll start the actual sessions immediately. That is, we'll see how fast we can actually do. And one more query someone has asked that, sir, only 1 hour is enough or something. This 1 hour today's session is for checking how actually we can manage the classes. That's all. If you guys are okay, because I cannot give you the practice session here like what we do in our classroom training, right? So you guys can easily understand what will happen if I give the practice session here. It will be a little difficult for us to manage. So what I'm telling is, it will be a continuous class. But yes, people who are attending this VBA session will know actually how I've prepared the materials. The next session will be at 12 o'clock. I have prepared a complete practice session files, which will be very, very easy to understand and work on that. That we'll be having in our VBA class. The same thing is getting prepared for Excel as well, for other courses as well, but it'll take some time. Slowly we'll do this, and we'll make sure that online trainings will be exactly like your, almost not exactly, almost similar to your classroom training as well. The only thing is your support is very, very important. Okay, so I'm closing this session. Let's meet at 12 o'clock. I'm not sure whether all of you are there or some of you are there or some new people are coming. So 12 o'clock, I'll meet you guys with the VBA sessions.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, so please leave your feedback in our WhatsApp, because this meeting will get closed. So I may not take all the feedbacks. Please send your feedback in WhatsApp or mail. Okay, thank you, and meet you at 12 o'clock for VBA class. Bye.